Hi, it's Crafty K-Bug, and today I'll be teaching you how to make the zippy chain bracelet. I had many requests to make this bracelet on my giveaway video, and that is open till July 1st. The supplies you will be needing to make the zippy chain bracelet is your rainbow loom and your hook, an S-clip or C-clip, or any other type of closure that you may have. This is a C-clip. This is an S-clip. These come with knockoff brand rubber bands, if you didn't already know that. Then you'll be needing some rubber bands. These are the ones I'm using. For the outside, I'm using black and white. You will be needing, if you're doing alternate colors, you should, if I count right, 13 of each. For the blue, you will need 12. This is for the inside, like my white here. So you'll need 12 of those. And then you will need 22 of the zippy color. So for me here, it was black, and you'll need some extension bands along with your closure. So I'm just going to put my C-clip in there, and then I'll put my S-clip away. So let's get started making the bracelet. Alright, so the first thing we need to do is make sure that our loom's arrows are pointing away from us. So now let's get started making the bracelet. So we're going to take our first rubber band and go from this peg to this peg. And I forgot to mention in the beginning that you will need a capping band, so that can go with your outside colors. And then you're going to go from here to here with the same color if you're alternating. This is all going to be with the same color if you want to make it solid, like I did in this one, and I made it solid pink. But I'm going to be alternating, so I'm going to go up black, white, all the way up. So you probably got hinted in there. We're going to be going all the way up our loom. Once we get up at the top, we're just going to go in. And I think my counts might be off, but I'm going to check real quick. Alright, my mistake, you need 12 blacks and 14 whites plus a capping band. So, all I had to do was add another white and subtract another black. So now we're just going to go up the other side, and once we get here we turn in. I think I said that. But now we're just going to go up. Oopsies. You do not hook the white band in the middle of your loom randomly. You just keep on going up your loom until you get to where you left off, and then you're going to go in. So once we get to the top, we're turning in like that. And now back at the bottom, we're going to start making the inside part. So we're going to take our middle color and we're going to go straight up. Then we're going to take 2 of our zippy color. We're going to go out like that and then out like this. Now we're going to go straight up and then out again. And you're just going to keep repeating this. It kind of looks like arrows going straight up. They're pointing up. So, I'll do this a couple more times for you. But you will be repeating this all the way up your loom. Except for the end, you don't do the zippies on the very last one. You just do the middle color. But you'll see what I mean once I get there. So. I'll do one more for you guys, so you just go straight up, and then you have 2 rubber bands going out. So I'll be back once I am up to the top of my... So once you get to here, do not freak out. Just go straight up with your blue and stop. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cap off. So we're just going to make a 2 band capping band, and we're going to turn our loom around. So now you'll want to get your hook ready, and we're going to start hooking our rubber bands. So to get started, we'll want to hook our whites first. This first one will look a little bit awkward, but we're going to push back this blue. So we're going to go push back our capping band, push back the blue, and now we should have our 2 whites right here. So I'm going to do that one more time. I'm going to grab onto my white so I can see which one it is and see it's pulling out there. So then I'm just going to grab it and I'm going to loop it to the left. Now we're going to go straight down, grab our right one, pull it out. This is where I said it looked kind of awkward on our first one. If you can see that rubber band, it's a bit weird looking, but all we have to do is push back these two rubber bands and then grab it and pull it straight forward, just like that. And now we're gonna work our way up. So on the sides, we're gonna hook our two blacks straight forward, and now we're gonna go to this middle peg. Each time we go to our middle peg, we want this middle peg to be completely empty when we're through with it. So first, we're gonna grab our leftmost orange, or our top orange, pull it to that peg. Then we're going to grab our second orange, or our middle orange, and we're going to hook it to the right. And then we're going to hook the blue straight forward, just like that. Now we're going to go back to here, looping these two rubber bands forward. And then we're going to loop the two oranges out and then loop the blue forward. I'll do this one more time for you guys. We're going to go in, grab this side, loop it forward, grab this side, loop it forward, go in through it, grab these, loop it that way, grab this one and loop it this way, and then loop this one straight forward. Now we're going to hook these to the side and keep repeating this all the way up our loom. So I'll be back once I've done that. Alright, so once you get to the top, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just loop them forward and then loop the sides forward. So that's pretty self-explanatory. Now we're going to stick our hook through, and we're going to grab the rubber band and hook it through this peg. So we're going to face the inside of the hook, the part that can grab the rubber bands, in toward the peg while we pull it through, so it does not snag any other rubber bands. So we're just going to pull it through and pull it to this one. So now we're going to hook on more rubber bands until we have our extension. So I'm just going to hook on about 5 rubber bands to this side. That's what I usually do on my extensions. Alright, so once we've done that, we can add our S-clip or C-clip to this and take it off. You could have also just slid the first one onto the gripper and taken it off, or finished it like I did. So now we're just going to pull it off of our loom. Just be careful not to rip any rubber bands, especially if you're using a knockoff loom and rubber bands, because you can make this bracelet on any other loom except for some that are just made to make singles. So here's the zippy chain bracelet. Well, it's off our loom. This is the front, this is the back. So if you're being like, that looks weird, that's the back. And then you're just going to grab the capping band. It's right here. So see, in between here, there's these two loops. You're just going to pull out, and it should grab. And you're just going to loop on 4 rubber bands. You can also do this on the loom if you would like, but I prefer to do it on my hook because it is a lot faster for me. You just pull it through and hook it back on. So now we can slide this onto our finger and and put it on those two. So now that's our bracelet. So I hope you enjoyed making the zippy chain bracelet.